Hello YouTubers, Buster Condell here. The current time is 5:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today's date, February the 16th, 2020. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about a brief topic on the subject of making your life better. Now it seems to me through the various subscribers I have here on YouTube that a lot of you are going through troubling times. Some of you have family members that drive you insane, whereas others are stuck in situations that you wouldn't favorably want to be in. But I am here to say that it will get better. As the old adage goes, things will get worse before they get better. If you're wondering what I mean by that is, sometimes for the best things to happen, you have to go through the worst. And I say that because if you go through the worst things in your life first, everything else is relatively small in comparison, unless it's a majorly life-changing event, such as a death in the family, a diagnosis of a terminal illness, etc. But for the most part, most life issues can be changed. Positive thinking and positive attitude are just two parts of the equation. You have to actively take steps to change your situation. Now, for those of you stuck in home conditions that you would rather not be in, living with people that you don't like, you could do what everyone else tells you to do and just move out, which for some of you I can understand it's easier said than done due to financial issues, but also due to general independence. Bills are not going to pay themselves, and you must make sure that you are financially stable before moving out. If you are in that kind of situation, I suggest taking yourself out of the equation as much as possible. You may have to go away from home for a couple of hours a day, find things to keep you busy, such as watching YouTube videos, learning new skills, talking to your friends, or just other people that you like in general. Try to keep yourself out of the stressful area as much as possible. Make it so that you only have to sleep in that stressful area, not necessarily live there. For example, some dog owners are not voluntary dog owners, meaning someone else in their household, whether it be their spouse, their children, etc., wanted this dog, and they didn't, which I can personally understand. But you have to try to make the best of the situation at hand. Try to keep yourself away from the dog in question as much as possible. Try to keep yourself out of sight, meaning if you are not physically home, no one can blame you. And also, if you are going to be going out, make sure you give the dog some proper attention before you go, meaning walk the dog, make sure it uses the bathroom, make sure it's hydrated, and then go on your way. If you're driving by your house on your way to work or from work, depending on your situation, go ahead and check on the dog. Make sure it's alright. Because even though it's not your dog per se, you'll still get blamed if anything happens to it. Trust me, I can understand. And in terms of living with a woman that you may not want to, such as your mother, grandmother, spouse, aunt, etc., I can say this much. Women will nag. Women will annoy you for the subtle and most small reason possible. Women are the type of creatures that can wake up in the morning fresh. As soon as their feet hit the ground and they're able to properly speak, they will start complaining about the numerous things you haven't done in that day. For those of you men who are living on your own, congratulations, you don't have to go through that. But for most of my subscribers that are living in that kind of situation, would suggest keeping yourself out of the house. Do whatever house chores may be necessary so that when you leave, you don't have to hear flack for it. This does not mean kowtow to her, of course. It just means keep yourself in order. Let's just say if you have 5 house chores, do those 5 house chores and leave the house. She can't nag you if you are outside of the physical range of nagging. Meaning if you are miles away from the house, the only way she can nag you now is by calling you on your phone. Put your phone on vibrate, and when you see their number, ignore it. Keep your peace of mind for as long as you can. Another topic I was going to make on a longer video, but I'll briefly cover here. I'm going to be doing a backlog beatdown. What this means is that I'm going to be choosing games from my backlog, my personal backlog from all the systems, PS3 and PS4 and PS2 as well. I'll be taking games from those 3 lists and playing them for at least an hour. If the game can hook me within an hour or 2, I'll continue. If not, I will simply cross it off my list. This does not mean I will rush through games, of course. This just means I'm trying to catch a feel for which games I would prefer to play. As for PS2 games, I may be somewhat limited unless I decide to use my PS3, because someone, you know who you are, still has my PS2. But I have faith that they have it in good hands, so I don't mind the wait. So if you would like to know more about my backlog beatdown, comment in the comment section below with the words backlog beatdown, and I'll respond as quickly as I can. Please note that I do respond to all my comments if possible. If YouTube does not decide to delete them, of course. I've had that happen before. Also, try not to be too much of a troll on my channel. I can appreciate a good troll that makes me think and makes me improve. But if you are just going to be a prick, go elsewhere. Anyway, I hope to speak to you guys in the next video. Hopefully you could hear and see everything clearly in this video. And as you could see, my quality as far as video has gone up dramatically. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Bust a gun dough. Signing out for now. Be safe, be smart, be silent. For whatever is done in darkness eventually comes to light. Be safe out there. Oh, and by the way, before I forget, I'm also doing topic submissions. Comment in the comment section below with things that you would like to hear me cover in one of my videos. If I do decide to choose your topic, I will give you a shout out either in the beginning, middle, or the end of the video. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. Be safe out there.